So we open with sympathy for Erika, but people want to know what's really going on because now the lawyers have come out and said Tom was in the hospital. It's coup defense and nothing but. You done stole money for over a decade, but now, oh, I'm a coot. You can't charge me because I'm a coot. Hilton is rich, rich. Lisa Rinna asked, does she have somebody at home that takes care of her? And Kathy said, yeah, she has a guy. And don't forget, she lived in the Waldorf Astoria, so she's used to good room service. That is living. Finally get to talk about Erika. And Dorit was like, well, I can't believe that he would ask her to pay the lawyer bills and the spousal support. And Kyle said, well, she's not getting a penny. And Rinna said, I don't think there's a penny to get. And everybody said, yeah, that's really what it is. Ain't no mon. So this is real money. Erika's like, oh, Tom had a house here. We never went to it, but he had a house here. It might have been an income property if she had never been in it. And Kyle's like, how can you have a house and never have gone to it? Well, he was rich long before they even met. So he had other homes, bought homes cheap back in the day. Like Sutton said, sometimes things get bought and you don't know about it. I found out in the divorce I was partial owner to 2 minor league baseball teams. That's quite a find. The group is waiting for Garcelle after croquet, and they wonder why Garcelle chose to stay with Erika. Was it because of Kyle or Rinna? And Rinna says, well, me and Garcelle, we are at a place where we're taking it one day at a time, rebuilding the trust. You can't trust a snake like Rinna. She'll push you in front of a petrol truck for a plot line. So Kyle asks Rinna, is Garcelle following you on Instagram again? And Rinna's like, I don't know, but I don't check. Kyle's like, I check and she ain't following either of us. And you are panini pressed, cold juice pressed, French press coffee pressed about it. You crave that woman's attention. Kyle did not come in a full hazmat suit and a cute heel. Later that day, Crystal and Garcelle have a one-on-one, and Garcelle is giving us a great lip. However, Crystal said, Erika caught us up last night on her coots cheating, and she was shocked. I'm sorry, a coot like that going cheat. Girl, Garcelle said, oh. Now, a month ago when I asked Erika about the cheat-tay-tay, she said, no way. You gonna lie to me? I'ma see you for it. So we get to Erika's pity casita, and Garcelle tells her, well, honey, whatever doesn't break you makes you stronger. And honey, she's already been broke. Financially, she is broke as a he-hank, 11 million in debt. That's broke. She is a broken, brokey he-hank. Now, all this, I don't know how to go into a bank. I don't know how to use a debit card. How do you pay for things when you're out? You have to have some type of a card. Maybe the cash thing I could almost see, but I don't know if I'm buying that. So Kyle tells Kathy, you're so rich you don't even know what a broom looks like. And Kathy says, of course I do. I ride one, my dear. However, Kyle also drops it on Erika Jayne that, the house you had here, had is the operative word. The shit's been sold. Tom's very bold. So we get to talking about the divorce, and Sutton's like, honey, let me tell you, it's all about your forensics person. Your divorce attorney is okay, but your forensic person, that's who's going to save your butt. Because there could be some money deep in Turks and Caicos. No, I think that money's been spent on Erika Jayne. However, now the heifers are going to say words that they consider themselves. Dorit said hardworking. I guess it must be hard work to lift up PK's fupa to get to his penis. Kathy Hilton said proud, and I'd be proud to be that rich too. Sutton's word is eccentric, spot on. Getting our good little mountain hike on with Erika, Crystal, and Garcelle. Oh, Sutton, this pink shrug you have on, it looks more like a throw that should be thrown away. And hot pink? I'm tired of hot pink trying to make a comeback. It's rare that you could pull it off, especially that much of it. You do a pop of hot pink, not a blanket worth. Top of this gritty mountain, Garcelle's getting to the nitty gritty. How'd the money work? Because you had to have an allowance or your business was yours and his was his. Now, Erika's got her sunglasses on, but I can see her eyes twirling because she's like, you gonna make me say something that's gonna mess up my court cases. So Erika says, no, Garcelle, I ain't get no heads up about the lawsuits. It was because of his head injury, he became a different man. And I had been putting up with it for 3 years, but couldn't do it no more. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Is sticking by this coot defense too. I think it was because of the mental decline that he stole all these people's money. I don't think it was because he was just a thief. Well, honey, he's just a thief. Walking down from the mountain, Erika lets it slip that her coot still calls, but she can't answer the phone because responsibility, legal liability. She doesn't want to be broken totality. So she like, I'm gonna have to let that ring and go to voicemail. Asked Kyle, will you be here for Christmas? And Kyle said, I'll be in Aspen for Christmas. Shade. Giving very much Monique Samuels, I have 4 homes. Now Garcelle bring up Erika's coot calls, and Erika get pissy. So Erika was on edge already, waiting for the deposition. The one where Tom comes on camera and he said, I used to have 50 million, but now I ain't got nothing. It's all gone, up in smoke, spin up, burn up, used up, and them people is asped out. Asped out. I say asp because you're the snake that bit them. But Erika gonna say to Garcelle, well, you wanted to get it out of me once, now you want to do it again. So here, by all means, betray my friendship and have your moment. Girl, you was the one who said it. Garcelle is genuinely confused. She's like, now hold on, wasn't nobody browbeating you for no answers on that mountaintop. You decided to bare your soul and tell us, honey, he went full coot and it's a dementia tea because that's what your lawyers told you to feed us. Okay, so I let you spew your little lies, but then you went on and said, hey, I'm getting some coot calls, getting some coot calls. He gets on his rotary dial to give me a coot call. He says, operator, I need a person to person with my ex-pussy. Operator, I need a person to person with my ex-pussy. You getting some coot calls, coot. You getting some coot calls. Lord, Erika in this crying, I thought that was dirty. Just because someone says it doesn't mean it needs to be brought up for discussion. You got it twice. Well, you getting it from every angle. That's why you in here crying. Crying and broke. Garcelle ain't broke because she made her own money. Crystal knew that Erika didn't want to talk about this. And Crystal didn't say nothing. You see, I told you that's a slick heifer. That's a slick shit starting heifer. Now, all the times you run around carrying bones, this is the one time you couldn't say shit and you kept your lip buttoned? Nah, fuck you, Crystal. You heifers can't hold water in a bucket, but Crystal kept that secret. That she kept to herself. That she didn't mention. Okay, Crystal. Left out and said a bravo, and tried to stop Garcelle, but you wanted to see this happen. You wanted to hurt Erika. You just want to start shit. You wanted to hurt Sutton. Why are you so evil? You just say evil little so-and-so. I'm sorry, all the rumors that are spread on this show, and that's the one thing she ain't run and tell that. Well, that was the shit. So I'ma see you soon for something. So tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate.